Now you're gonna see Kakashi being destroyed by Pain.
So boom, the scene kicks off with Aruka Sensei running in to save this no-name hidden leaf ninja. He picks him up
No,
to
he's
save
no name. I love him.
him from being buried alive under the rubble caused by this explosion. Then he proceeds to ask him if
Oh my god, a filler saving a filler.
he's okay. And just like that, I found the first thing that pissed me off. Because why even bother
Yes, I wanna know, why is Iruka alive?
asking that question?
Like, he's a
can
weak ninja. He doesn't deserve to be alive this much.
all clearly see that man is off 4 bottles of NyQuil. He is out like a light. Before Aruka can take him to safety, Pain pops up out of nowhere and immediately begins
Oh, you found the boss.
to suppress Aruka Sensei. He talking about some, tell me where the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki is, or I will kill you. And I just know
Iruka loves Naruto a lot, so he's gonna say where Naruto is.
Aruka was pooping his pants after that. Shoot, I was even scared for him. The minute Pain pulled up, I was screaming at the screen telling him to run. Yeah, I know you had your cute moments with Naruto back in the day, showing him what it means for someone to really have your back. And for that,
Man, my wish was my nose like through blood like this. I think
will
it's a
always
very beautiful thing.
have a special place in my heart. But this is Shippuden now. You cannot hang. Pain whips out his blade, threatening to put it through his chest if he doesn't give him what he wants. But Aruka Sensei's dumb,
I
yet
think Iruka is gonna destroy Pain. This is a hero. This is Konoha's hero.
loyal self decides to stay loyal to the leaf by refusing
He's gonna stay loyal to the...
to give Pain any information. Pain's trigger-happy tendencies begin to kick in, so he doesn't even bother asking him
Wait.
again. He immediately cocks
Yeah, destroy Iruka.
back that rod and aims it straight at Aruka. But right before the rod could make contact, Kakashi
I think he should open Iruka's scars. So he has to... but only lightly. So he has to do all over again. All the things to cure again.
hits us with a low-key pull-up and grabs Pain's rod. Yes, sir! We got a real ninja on
Man, he's holding Pain's dick.
the scene now. Even got the Sharingan on full display.
Nice.
One thing about that man Kakashi, he's gonna throw hands with anybody no matter what. He don't care if you got a Renegon, he not backing down for anything. Mr. Mustang
Yeah, he's the coolest ninja.
Mask stands on straight
After Iruka, I think Iruka is a better ninja than Kakashi.
business. Kakashi tells Aruka to get the injured man some help. Then he hits that cliche superhero line talking about some leave this to me. Nigga, you are not an Avenger. Pain then asks Kakashi
I don't know what he said.
to tell him where the Nine-Tails is, but of course, his lips are sealed.
The problem is, if Kakashi comes to me to fight and he says something, I'm like, man, I don't understand what you're saying. Take out of your mask, you know? Your mask's holding your words. It's hard to understand a guy who's using a mask. He's like... Man, take out of your... Man, I don't trust a guy with a
A
mask.
damn thing. After refusing to give Pain information, he then starts lecturing Pain about how the people of this village aren't rats and how there's not a single person here that would ever sell out a comrade. But like Playboy Cardi
I
announcing
think half of them would sell their comrades.
a release date for his music, I knew that was a lie. Donzo's snake ass came from this village. Orochimaru's snake ass came from this village. Obito came from this village. Do I need to say more? You do not know these ninjas for real. Out here speaking for everyone. 40% of these ninjas
Oh, my favorite. Oh, all the classes, all the great. I think this is a great guy. Man, I love all of them. I think this is the promise. This is the generation. This is the generation of the future. We're not gonna see the Boruto version of them because they did nothing. They just died with no reason.
even sell you out for
For
a
no
free
reason.
bowl of ramen. Y'all are not all built the same. Pain's done with all the talking, so he raises his leg and sends his foot straight at Kakashi's head. But Kakashi manages to dodge it, then proceeds to boot up on
No, he's gonna put his finger inside Pain.
the mud wall. Pain then gives the mud wall the same side eye as me, because what the hell is it supposed to do? But of course I let the chef cook.
Wait.
Pain whips out
For no reason, he built the wall of China.
another long rod and stabs Kakashi in his shoulder. So Kakashi retaliates by booting up his Chidori. As he aims it at Pain's head, Kakashi starts tweaking out a little and ultimately misses his target. It turns out, Pain's rods are able to transmit his chakra into Kakashi's body,
Yeah, he put his dick inside Kakashi.
which allows him to disrupt his chakra and his movements. Now, this explains the brain aneurysm Kakashi had mid-swing. But hey, hold on. Look at how Pain got his neck
Wait, yeah, the neck. Oh, this guy has a great structure. I think this is a dead body. I think.
tilted to the side though. That man looks possessed. And peep the eyes too. Oh nah. Kakashi then pulls the rod out and jumps back. Then Pain proceeds to ask him again where Naruto is at. But instead of giving him an answer, Kakashi
Yeah, it's time. I tried first time, couldn't beat him. So now I'm gonna tell where Naruto is.
Boots up a Chidori and charges straight at Pain. But as soon as he gets too close, Pain hits him with that intense Renegon stare, which sends Kakashi flying while also destroying the mud wall. The camera then cuts to Choji and his dad seeing the giant.
Oh, my favorite. I want to see Choji and his dad. I prefer much more seeing Choji and his dad fighting than Kakashi.
An explosion and they're immediately on go. They wasted no time heading to
Those are the goats.
Kakashi. Those are some real ninjas right there. Even the no-name ninjas are eager to help, knowing they're gonna get clapped. That is true camaraderie. We cut back to the battlefield surrounded by all this rubble, and we witness the cameraman almost lose his jaw. This nigga almost skipped
Wait, there's a guy here.
over him, then tried to cover it up by whipping back to him real quick. Nah, nigga, we seen you. Your pay will be docked. Kakashi pops up out the rubble, still shaking up from that blow, but he knows he's gotta wrap this up quick, so he charges.
Wait, two tables. It's so funny because he was like, it's so doesn't make sense.
Another lightning style jutsu.
I think Pain just put those two tables on Kakashi's.
This time, it's a long-range attack. The lightning dog sprints towards Pain, but of course, he repels that too. Now that Kakashi knows Pain can repel ninjutsu and taijutsu, he begins to plot his next move. But before he could even commence his attack, Baldy Pain comes crashing down behind him and sends a bunch of missiles at Kakashi.
I don't think this is a great guy.
See, this is another reason why I hate this man. He stayed
because he should fight alone. You shouldn't ask your bizarre friend to fight, your GPT friend to fight.
jumping people, just run the one. The missiles finally reach Kakashi and cause a huge explosion. And at first glance, it looks like the missiles turn
Oh,
Kakashi
it's so beautiful.
into dust. But right as Baldy Pain
Everybody was emo during this time.
retracts his hand, Kakashi pops up right behind him, ready to take his head off with his lightning blade. He proceeds to swing the blade at Baldy's head, but
Like,
without
Kakashi's getting beat by a bunch of emos.
even looking at Kakashi, he weaves his attack. You idiot! Seeing Kakashi have to go through the same learning curve Jiraiya went through had me yelling at the top of my lungs. You cannot sneak up on him while the other pains are watching. They're visually linked. Pause, old ass should have been here to
Oh, imagine having a lot of eyes. It's already hard having two eyes.
tell you this.
I want to have one, but not lose an eye. I want to make them one, like a cyclops.
Already. Think, Kakashi. Think. Pain's not even giving Kakashi a chance to make a plan because he immediately goes on offense. Baldy Pain proceeds to grow two other faces, then he rips off his robe,
This is Naruto's wife.
revealing this demonic scorpion build. What am
This is Kakashi's mother.
I even looking at right now? This nigga was ugly before the transformation, but this
Now he's a model.
is a different level. Hey, whatever drugs Kishimoto was taking the day he designed this beast needs to be banned across the globe.
I think he's the most normal character.
Flexing that crazy build for a little longer,
I think he's the most beautiful
the
character.
path hits Kakashi with that universal pull, but for some reason it took a little while to reach full strength. That junk barely moved Kakashi at first. Had that man hitting the hokey pokey. You put your right foot in, you put your right
Wait,
foot.
what if Pain just push and pull Kakashi forever? And he's stuck at the same place. He should do this.
You put your left foot in and you shake it all about. But after he finishes this little dance, the real strength kicks in and now he's zooming towards Pain. Right before he reaches the blade, a light bulb in Kakashi's head turns on, so he pulls out his chain and throws it perfectly around a rock. This prevented him from getting any closer, and now
Man, that's why I always carry a chain with me. Nobody's gonna pull me like this.
Kakashi's just holding onto the chain, praying that backup comes soon. But unfortunately, Pain wasted no time crushing Kakashi's hopes by increasing the strength of the pull. Kakashi's only able to hold on for a few more seconds before eventually letting go of the chain and
Yeah, I don't think this chain can handle.
his chest carved in like a
What? Well, for God, was this brutal?
pumpkin. Pain really thought he had him for a second, and so did I. But all of a sudden, Kakashi's body turns into lightning and disappears. Let's go! Not gonna lie, y'all might have had
Yeah,
him
I think he was. I thought he would be a log.
in the first half. Kishimoto had approximately 4 more seconds to reveal that it wasn't actually Kakashi who got his chest carved in like that, because I promise you I would have dropped kicked my TV and never turned on this show again. But thankfully, he didn't drag it out too long. The lightning shadow clone quickly dissolves and electrocutes Baldy Pain in the process, leaving him stuck. Before Pain could even fully process what just happened, Choza and Choji finally
Now we're gonna be saved. Choji,
pull up and crash
Choji's father is gonna
gas
destroy
fists
them.
into the ground to crush both
See this? They're the strongest.
the Pain. That's what I'm talking about. Reinforcements have finally arrived, and just in time too, because Kakashi was about to get deep fried. No Popeyes. But speaking of food, why did they take so long? The explosion didn't look that far from this angle, and on top of that,
I think they smell because they're always hungry. So they feel Kakashi dying and they feel like new food. They're not cannibals. I'm not saying they're cannibals, They don't know it's human, but they know something's dying.
You guys could have just
So they're hungry. They think it's a zebra, but it's Kakashi.
putting yourself there with your giant arm. So make it make sense. There is only one plausible reason as to why you're this late. Y'all stopped for food on the way there, didn't you? Don't lie. Hey, I get it. I got
Yes, if they were hungry, like they wouldn't be late.
nigga tendencies too. Baldy Payne ends up getting squashed like a bug by Choji and his dad, but unfortunately for them, the Diva Path was able to jump out the way in time. Kakashi then comes out of his hiding spot to join the others.
The tables on his face.
Unfortunately for them, the Diva
Like,
Path was able to jump out the way in
Who's
time.
burying
then comes
Kakashi?
out
Who's burying Kakashi with those woods?
of his hiding spot to join the others, and that's when Pain comes to the realization that he's been fighting a shadow clone ever since he popped out the rubble. Kakashi's intent the whole time was only to gain information on Pain's abilities. Now, as wise
Everybody tries to gain information while Pain doesn't give a fuck about information. He just go exploding people. I don't need information. I'm stronger.
as this high IQ play was,
Only weak people seek for information. Strong people don't need information. They're just powerful enough.
I hesitated to give him props after hearing him confess to Choji that the lightning shadow
Choji
clone
doesn't need information. He needs more food.
alone exhausted half of his chakra. You telling me these little baby combos in that mud wall got you gas like that? See, this why the Uzumaki clan
I love those two clans.
is underrated. Them niggas got crazy amount of
I
chakra.
prefer the Uzumaki clan because I think they're cool.
That's why Sasuke was able to keep sucking on Karin like a jawbreaker. And it's also why Naruto's able to pop out Naruto clones at the same rate Young Boy pops out garbage music. Kakashi then tries to explain Pain's abilities to them, but before he can even say a word, Pain charges straight towards them. So in retaliation, all of Choja's people immediately get to work. This ninja throws a sight. This ninja boots up
Oh, who are those guys?
a giant fist. This ninja uses that Danzo special hot breath jutsu. And this ninja whips out,
What? Oh, this is creative.
What is that? Nigga, is this a Beyblade launcher? He got the ripcord and everything.
Fucking awesome thing! Oh my god, this is the coolest ninja weapon ever made.
And peep the form.
It's a real Beyblade thing.
This man is in the wrong show. Nonetheless,
Oh
all
my
their attacks
God.
go flying into Pain's direction. But of course, before they could even make a scratch, he hits them all with that nasty.
Man, this is me every
almighty
time I leave my home. They throw knives at me. No, I'm kidding. I don't leave my...
them all flying. Choji then unknowingly capitalizes off the 5-second reboot period that Pain has to take before using his jutsu again by throwing 3 kunais at his face. But Pain weaves all 3. Kakashi knows they're getting worked right now, so in order to give them the opportunity to regroup, he tries to catch Pain off guard with a kunai of his own. But as soon as Pain repels, the yellow ball he attached to it blows a whole bunch of smoke in Pain's face, blocking his line of
Now Pain is high.
sight. We then see Kakashi
Man, he should throw weed. So Pain would be high.
and Choja hiding behind this slab of concrete trying to figure out what to do next. But before I break down what was said, I gotta bring attention to Choji. Because off the
Everybody has to pay attention to Choji. He's the GOAT.
rip, when the camera panned to them hiding, the first thing we see is this man breathing hard.
He's trying to save his heart.
Rip, when the camera panned to them hiding.
Wait, Choji's father is trying to save Choji's heart. He's like, too much McDonald's. I need to save your heart.
First thing we see
See?
is this man
He's
breathing
beating
hard
manually Choji's heart.
as hell. He talking about some
Choji's heart is so slow that his father has to beat his heart for him.
brother.
This is a good father. A good father beat your heart for you.
Are you okay? Someone get this man his puffer. Breathing mad aggressive. I tried to give this man the benefit of the doubt by saying he was getting active on the battlefield. They're fighting an S tier villain. It's okay to be a little out of breath. But then I really tallied up everything he did so far. This nigga threw a punch and 3 kunais and is out here.
Oh, 3 kunais is a lot. Like, for me, I can only throw 1 kunai at a time. Never 3.
He ran a 15K marathon. There are no excuses. And you can't even say I'm unnecessarily on his meat. Because Kakashi been in the field with Pain longer than him and he had that musty mask on. So really, he should be breathing heavy. Nah, Kishimoto knew what he was doing.
Kakashi doesn't need to breathe. He's using a mask. Probably he has oxygen inside his mask.
She finally gets to break down Pain's abilities while also explaining the interval of time he needs before he can activate his next jutsu. Choji then asks Kakashi how the hell they're gonna defeat him if they
Choji asks to Kakashi, Kakashi, how can I get a girlfriend? And Kakashi says, Choji, stop eating a little bit.
can't get close to him. Not to mention
And Choji's father like, but he can't. How can he stop eating a lot? Just put a mask. If you use a mask, eating is so boring that you stop eating. Just use a mask. This is the best diet advice. Use a mask. With a mask, you don't feel
That he
hungry.
took out all of their men, and that's when we see all the bodies of the no-name ninjas laying around. Now, I don't know if this was supposed to tug on some heartstrings, but I couldn't hold back my laugh. Look at how they got this nigga's body laid out. How they
No,
did
this
him.
is Choji's best friend. No,
But
no.
I couldn't hold back my laugh. Look at how
This is Choji's cousin, I think.
they got this nigga's body laid out. How they did him dirty. But you know what? I won't clown him too much because he gave it everything he got, I guess. All I know is I wouldn't let that shit happen to me though. Kakashi finally comes up with a plan, so they waste no time putting it into action. As Pain
The plan is, let's kill this guy with everything we have.
continues to search for them, stepping in style with this fresh black pedicure, he takes a step
Yeah, they do pedicure. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot this. Not only the hands, the feet too. The feet.
nowhere. Kakashi pops up through the ground with his kunai,
Always the ground.
gunning right towards Pain's head. But as expected, Pain hits Kakashi with
You
that
can never go to a funeral.
almighty push just in time.
You're a ninja. There's a dead ninja then, and the ninja goes punching the casket.
Sending Kakashi bouncing across the ground. Pain quickly walks up to Kakashi to finish the job, saying that he gotta finish him just so he won't become a nuisance
Pain is way stronger than Kakashi. He's destroying Kakashi.
later. But right before he could put the blade through his chest, Choji and his dad hit Pain with that double human boulder, crushing Pain for
That Ben 10 alien, the cannonball.
good. I lied. Yeah. Sit down. The camera zooms in and we see that Pain managed to put both of his hands up just in time to stop them from squashing him. Then he proceeds to hit them with that almighty push. But surprisingly, that was all part of the plan. Because as soon as Choji and his dad go flying in the opposite direction, a chain pops out the ground and restrains the Diva Path for good. It turns out, while Kakashi was underground, he hid the chains down there in anticipation of that almighty push counter. Pain comes to this conclusion as well, but it's too late. Because before he can even say a word, Kakashi got his Chidori booted up, aimed right at his chest. Now, from the looks of it, Pain is cooked. He got the kinky BDSM chains holding him in place, with the Chidori right in front of him, ready to turn him into a donut. But right as Kakashi's lightning blade makes contact, we see that Baldy Pain somehow managed to get himself
No, the ugly dude. No.
in between Kakashi and Pain. Oh my god! These niggas are like roaches, they won't die! This man never wants
The
to
guy's a shield.
run a fair 1v1. He always needs help. He's sorry. Now, am I contradicting myself considering the fact that Kakashi just got help from Choji and his dad? Yes, yeah, but
I
that's,
think Choji and his dad are the best ninjas here. I think they can destroy Pain.
that's besides the point. Pain inevitably activates his almighty push, but this time the explosion was so disgusting they had to hit us with a white screen. The camera then pans on to Kakashi, and the first thing we see is this man leaking from his face. That
No, his spirit.
explosion got this man wedged in between the rubble, unable to move, with his leaf headband nowhere to be found.
Kakashi's angry. Now you activated my period.
Pain approaches him and puts his guard completely down now because he knows Kakashi is finished.
This is the worst thing you can have as a piercing. Come on.
Kakashi then looks to his right and sees all 18,040 pounds of Choji and his dad laid out on
It's
the
like
ground.
an elephant, dad.
After the shadow clone stunk
Oh my god.
Kakashi pulled, Pain's determined to make sure he gets the job done for real this time. And that is when we see Pain begin to wiggle out a nail and aim
No, he's
it
gonna
right
come-
at Kakashi's head.
He's gonna build.
Now, when I tell you, my jaw was dragging on the floor while seeing him wiggle out that nail. With zero hesitation, Pain proceeds to aim that nail at Kakashi's head and hit him with the
Oh, beautiful fingers. Look at the color. He's so elegant.
headshot of death. No word of a lie. This almost brought me to tears. Seeing Kakashi's head jerk
Wait.
back like that had me torn. Heartbroken even. One of my goats were dead, and there was nothing
This is what kills the great Kakashi.
I could do to fix it. How will I ever recover? The only thing that would make me feel better is if you liked and subscribe. Yeah, that would help a lot. A G-Wagon
think
would
I'm
also help, but
subscribed.
if that's doing too much, I'll just take the like and subscribe. We then see Pain take off, and right as he leaves, Choji regains consciousness and sees his dad.
See, Choji's alive. Kakashi's not. So, Choji is a better ninja than Kakashi.
Kakashi both.
That's what I think. What I think.
He's over there crying, mourning the loss of his dad. But out of nowhere, we hear Kakashi say, "Cry later, Choji." The
Cry
camera
later, you bitch. We're doing an invasion.
then pans to Kakashi and we see that he's somehow still alive. I can't tell you how happy I was to hear that man's voice. I felt elated. I felt spectacular. I could finally breathe again. But not only was I surprised that he was alive, the nigga was somehow still speaking in full sentences, talking about something.
Yeah, and his brain's out already.
Report Pain's abilities to Lady Tsunade. Choji is still in shock, so he doesn't move immediately. But once he sees that Baldy Pain is still alive, he happily takes Kakashi's advice.
Kakashi's thinking, if you put a nail on my face, I die, but this guy, he can have 1,000.
and turns on the jets. Baldy paying her Kakashi
Like he can he can
telling
have
Choji to bring
1,000.
back intel to Tsunade. So to ensure that doesn't
Oh, this is terrible. You don't need to do this.
happen, he boots up a missile and sends it in Choji's direction. So Choji begins to run from the missile as fast as he can with impeccable
Oh no,
form,
man, when you throw your flying dick.
knees and all. Now I know this is a show where almost anything is possible. We got Sharingans, we got people coming back to life, but this is where I draw the line.
I'm sorry.
That nigga should not, under any circumstances, be able to outrun a missile. Cut it
A missile.
out right now. Kakashi knows that eventually the missile will catch up to him, so he activates one of the most busted jutsus of all time.
It's beautiful.
And Kamui's the whole missile, allowing Choji to get away. Hey, hold on. It all makes sense now. When
But
Pain
wait.
sent that nail in Kakashi's
You could do this with the nail.
direction, he Kamui the nail just in time before he could even hit it, convincing Pain that it really did. Now Kamui
I was pretending.
Kendrick Lamar because I'm the Kamui and the Izanagi's biggest hater. Those broken ass jutsus, they don't make sense. But you know what? It saved Kakashi.
I love those OP jutsus.
Life, so I'ma have to let it slide. I even gotta clap it up for Kakashi. That was A-tier acting right there. Someone give that man an Oscar. The way he threw his head back had me convinced that he actually got hit. That is some hot.
Yeah, but he started talking a lot. I think when you kill somebody and the person start talking a lot and saying strategies and everything, I think the guy's not dead.
Level GOAT stuff right there. But just when I thought Kakashi was in the clear, Kakashi says, well, it seems like this
That's
is it
my
for
old.
you too, Obito. Right. And then we get hit with a montage of old memories. Surprisingly enough,
Please remember good memories. This is terrible. This is trauma.
after the flashbacks, I still had faith that someone would come and save him in time. It was only when I seen him sit down next to his father in front of a fire that I knew.
And his father said to him, "You are a big loser. George is alive and you died. The fat kid is
I
alive.
was actually gone. And to make sure the
The
knucklehead
fat kid survived,
just myself
and you didn't."
for sure that he was dead, we see Katsuyu pronounce him dead at the scene. Now I'm not gonna lie, after this whole fight I had a well-worded respectful email carefully typed up in my draft to send Kishimoto. Who the hell do you think you are killing off two of my favorite characters? You're gonna have to see me.
Oh, the white hair is the problem.
I'll buy my plane ticket to Japan today. But in that moment, something told me to let it rock for a few more episodes. And as we all know, the get back was the
Yeah, the frogs. I don't think I'm gonna say this. I don't think Naruto saved the day. I think the frogs saved the day. This is my opinion. I have a whole thing in my head thinking the frogs are the responsible for saving everything. And yeah, I love the frogs. I think they're the true heroes.